ever wondered why ChatGPT seems to forget halfway through a conversation things that you've told it? Well, that's probably because you're not using a custom GPT, you're using standard ChatGPT, which is fine, but it's not very good at handling large data sets and being able to do any analysis from them. So, how ChatGPT works is when you prompt ChatGPT, it will take the data that you ask it. It will search its knowledge base and try and give you an answer based on what it thinks you want to hear, essentially. But when you upload a document, so sometimes I will upload an Excel file, some data, and ask it to reference that. What ChatGPT doesn't tell you is that it will only be able to take on so much of that information. So essentially, say I was to upload a massive file or a 15-page PDF, maybe that's a bit short, but a large document, and I'm having a conversation with the ChatGPT, and I'm asking it questions based on that document. Sometimes it doesn't quite give me data or an answer that I know is in there. Because of the way LLMs work, what ChatGPT will do is take that information that you've given it, but it can only hold a certain amount. If you were to upload a whole book and ask it questions about the characters, maybe the character development, so you're writing an essay about it, you're not getting answers based on that complete document that you've uploaded. It's going to have a cut-off point and only give you information about this first chunk, but what it won't do is tell you how much information it has taken on board. So actually you're asking it questions, you're not quite getting the full picture or the full analysis that you need, which is fine for just kind of day-to-day use. If you're just kind of asking ChatGPT questions, you're not relying too much on the analysis or the data side. So there is a way that you kind of get around this, and that's by using a custom GPT, which essentially is a version of ChatGPT that you train. So with normal ChatGPT, if you upload a document or a prompt, or you give it a writing style, every single time that you start a new conversation, you have to upload that same information and give it the same data. But if you set up a custom GPT, you essentially preload that chatbot, that GPT, with your data. There's a lot more capacity to add much bigger files to be able to, for ChatGPT to be able to reference from. And then how that works is when you then answer that custom GPT a prompt, it will look at the keywords and the information that you've used. It will search any files that you've uploaded and anything that's relevant. And when it submits the prompt, it submits your question plus the context or the information about what it deems to be relevant at the same time. So your answer then becomes